Before you get too far down the road on your startup journey, you'll need to work on making two important documents, and this video will walk you through them both. Document 1 is your business plan. We'll talk about how to make yours, what the plan needs to include, and how to get help when you're stuck. The second document is your startup budget. Equally important as the business plan, your startup budget sets out your financial vision for surviving, sustaining, growing, and ultimately building your successful business. So let's talk about what your business plan should include and how to write it. There's no need to invent your own format. A simple web search will give you plenty of useful downloads. Make writing your plan easier and follow their instructions. There's also one in this chapter to guide you. I'll just tell you though, whichever template you follow, all business plans share common elements. Number 1, the summary. In the startup world, experienced business leaders emphasize the importance of the elevator pitch. The pitch is about speed and having a good summary of your business in the time it would take to ride an elevator with somebody and they get what you do. Can you describe your business and its unique advantages in 1 or 2 sentences, or maybe in just 30 seconds? If you can't do that, that should be your goal for the summary. Work as best as you can to get there. You've got a 2-minute explanation? That's too long. The elevator doors already closed, they're gone. So let's take a look at Erica. She's eager to start an ice cream shop. Her pitch should be pretty simple, right? Erica's pitch would go something like this. My name is Erica, and I'm the owner of Delish Cream Shop. We serve handmade small batch ice creams in downtown Birmingham. Number 2, your customers. Successful businesses, and as a result, successful business plans, have a strong idea of who their customers are. Who exactly will buy what you're selling? Where are they? What do your customers want and like? What are they looking for? What is the problem you're solving for them? Try to write it down. How do your customers think, or better yet, ask a group of people what they think about your product and service to get honest feedback. The more you really understand your customers, the more likely you are to be able to serve them with your business successfully. If you've got a really great product or service, but you're not sure who would actually buy it, sorry, you can't run a business that way. You need to know your customers. Before Erica started, she became a detective and wanted to know who her customers would be. She was on a hunt. So she went to the library and used their small databases to find out who they were with the US Census data and household information. She also sent a survey out to a group of folks to ask them what they like in ice cream and how much they'd pay. And lastly, she made batches of ice cream and had an ice cream social to get feedback on her product. And for those who showed up, she also asked questions about what time they would go to a shop and how much they would pay, and if they go anywhere now for their ice cream wants. 3, marketing. Once you understand your customer base, then you have to actually tell them about your business, because the tough reality is this: nobody has ever heard of your startup yet. And getting people to know about your business takes a ton of effort, time, and probably money. This isn't easy, but there are ways to do it. If you don't have a plan for what time and money you can spend on marketing, you may remain the best kept secret in your industry. And unfortunately, best kept secrets don't usually stay in business very long. Consider becoming an expert in your industry with social media, on the internet, have the highest quality of customer service, or be competitive in pricing. Whatever you do, make sure to document how it affects your sales so you can go back and grow your business with that same strategy. So back to Erica. She's decided she's moving forward, and now she needs a marketing strategy. She then goes to a session in Birmingham about marketing for small business and learns how she is going to build awareness of her shop. She's excited, but she still needs to map out her logo, her mission and vision, and her persona, the tone her business will carry. She puts together a starting plan, but she knows that marketing is ongoing. 4, the competition. We may think our business is the coolest idea since sliced bread, but there's a pretty strong chance somebody already does something like what you're doing. Do you know who those other somebodies are? Do you know how strong they are? Do you know how they price their product or service? Do you know about their customers and their marketing strategies? Are they similar to you in some ways? Are you different from them in any ways? I think it would be wise to put on your detective hat and start looking at those. Become a secret shopper, online and in the store. Even call folks to get a sense of what your competition is doing. Look, it's a big world out there, and there's plenty of room for your success. Even against tough competition, you can thrive and survive. But if you don't know all about your competition, well then you don't have a really good starting point for your business. Erica started her idea because she went to a shop she loved, but it was never open and ran out of flavors, but that was only one shop. So she went on a search for other ice cream shops and created a checklist of things she liked and disliked about the shops. She also wrote down their hours of operation and their prices. Now Erica is armed with more information about others like her and how she could make herself a little different.